Okay guys, so I am walking my dog in the state park here, and he's having a salad. So I just wanted to come on and tell you, I've been talking about brooms lately, and so I did go to the Renaissance Festival. I did have a tent for Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and it went way better than expected. My mom said that she was just hoping I would sell some. I really don't think anyone in my family had any confidence in my idea, which hurt because I could read it. And I knew it was an awesome idea. I knew it was unique in how I was doing this. I knew there was a market for it. They're fantasy brooms with a wand attached. Leather band. I mean, nice stuff. So, I was completely exhausted. But I went there with 26 brooms and came back with 4, which only one of them I was surprised didn't sell. So, and excuse my dog if he is pottying. He does like to mark stuff. Anyway, not stuff, outdoor stuff. He doesn't mark indoor stuff. Anyway, I definitely am doing it next year, and so I can start making brooms now if I wanted at a more casual pace. My point is, I just realized while I was doing this, I had roadblocks and things that would have caused a lot of people to give up. But I did it, and it was more difficult, the process, for me because of my psychiatric conditions. The paperwork, understanding it, the process, getting it, packing what I need and making them is easy, but anyway, I just came to the realization that the same thing happened with the dog training. Nobody had any in my family. I could read that they didn't have any faith that I could manage this. So, which I am still doing. He's got his leash stuck between his legs. So, my point in this video is that it's okay to accept the fact that things that you want to do might be more difficult for you to do than everyone else, but don't let that stop you. When I have a difficult thing to do, I do what I call blocking, where I have one thing I focus on, and that's block number 1. Block number 2 is the next step. I don't think beyond block 1. So, yeah, things didn't entirely go smoothly, but I persevered, I guess you would say, and did it myself, okay? It was hard. It was difficult, but I wanted it. Same thing happened when I went to see my favorite band in the city, alone. People, I am hoping that after this, my family members will have more faith in my ideas and not blow me off as having hypomanic or manic episodes. rather than it being a really good creative idea. I hope this actually has taught them a lesson. He's having an issue here. What's going on? And one thing I would do different is I didn't take Finnegan with me. Someone thought that maybe he would distract people from my merchandise, but damn it, he's my service dog. So he goes every year when I would go as a patron, and he felt sad that he didn't get to go. I could tell, because it's been years after year that we go. That's why we're going for a walk here. I wanted to kind of make it up to him. So I definitely would take him next time. There are a lot of things that I needed that I won't have to buy again. So I'm already looking forward to next year. I'm hoping to make enough to stay 2 weekends. And save my money. The people there at the festival were great. Everybody was different. Everybody was polite and helpful and didn't mind the differences in each other. They were like a family. And after hours, they would have dinners, and I got sage smudged by sage by a First Nations person and stuff like that. And it was just a very enriching experience. And I really felt more at home there than I did at home in this small town with small minds. So I was a little vague. See, a lot of times I'll tell someone that it's more accepting and they less judge you. I say, well, I had a brain injury that causes problems with direction and time and money, but that's not a lie, because ECT does cause purposefully a brain injury. So, and that's what happened, is I had, they told me it was safe and had temporary side effects. And that wasn't so in my case. So I just skipped by saying I had a brain injury and it affects my ability to follow directions, count money, and time. I can tell time, but I can't add and subtract time very well. I have to use a piece of paper. So, so everybody accepted that, and I think Finn would have been really helpful there. So, my ultimate dream would be to have a booth, a wooden booth, and not just a tent, and a wooden booth you would have for the season. But that's expensive. I don't know how much I can save up, but I'm still doing the dog training, so I'm going to try to keep that money exclusively saved up for the Renaissance Festival broom making ventures. I wish I'd done it a long time ago, but a lot of times these things happen at the time that they happen for a reason. So, spider web. Anyway, so there's that. It's okay to know that something you want to do, might be more difficult than others. But that shouldn't stop you from doing it. And if you have to ask for help, ask. But try to do it yourself. It's much more rewarding. You know, you get to rub it into people's faces, kind of thing. So that's my message from this adventure. And yeah, so it's okay for it to be more difficult. Just don't let that keep you shut up in your house, not trying anything. And it can be little things, you know, little things that right now seem huge. You know, like making a list and buying groceries. I mean, that could be really, really hard at certain times. But go ahead and do it. And just be okay with it being a different experience than people who don't have disorders, psychiatric disorders, you know, what they would have. So, hope you all are doing well. I'll be trying to make a video on my laptop soon. I did have to do a lot of recovery after this event. You know, I made sure I had some days to take care of myself after to come down, because it was very stimulating. So I would allow for that. If you choose to try something that's going to be hard. All right, I'm signing out.